Andre. Beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go.
Feeling like a drop in the ocean that don't nobody notice. Maybe it's all just in your head. Feeling like you're trapped in your own skin, and now your body's frozen. Broken down, you've got nothing left. When you're high on emotion and you're losing your focus, and you feel too exhausted to pray. Don't get lost in the moment or give up when you're closest. All you need is somebody to say it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. When you're down and you feel ashamed, it's okay not to be okay. Feeling like your life's an illusion, and lately you're secluded, thinking you'll never get your chance. Feeling like you got no solution, it's only 'cause you're human. No control, it's out of your hands. And you're high on emotion and you're losing your focus, and you feel too exhausted to pray. Don't get lost in the moment or give up when you're closest. All you need is somebody to say it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. When you're down and you feel ashamed, it's okay not to be okay. When you're high on emotion and you're losing your focus, and you feel too exhausted to pray. Don't get lost in the moment or give up when you're closest. All you need is somebody to say it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. When you're down and you feel ashamed, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay.
This is your lady being beautiful me, Andrétta. Welcome to the Andrétta Show on your Top 40 station, Next 105. Listen on demand. Watch me on IBNX Radio Network on Facebook Live every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We are more than radio. IBNXradio.com. Hey everybody, welcome to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful me, Andrétta. And this is your Metro ATL's, Next 105, the Top 40 station. Yeah. So I want you to go ahead and stay tuned. We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show. We're going to be listening to some that yibbity yab, that being beautiful me, help to your ears, and the drama spot. And of course, we got the exhibition segment of Who's Who Entertainment with a special guest. And we'll be right back here with What Now in the News.
I'm a girl from Brooklyn. Brownsville never ran, never will. A girl's gotta work. Let's go.
This is your lady being beautiful me, Andrétta, and you're listening to your Top 40 station, Next 105. This is your lady being beautiful me, Andrétta, of the Andrétta Show. You're listening on the IBNX Radio Network that is engaging, empowering, and entertaining you. We're more than radio. IBNX Radio Network. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go. Hey everybody, how you doing out there? This is your lady being beautiful me, Andrétta, here on Metro ATL's, Top 40 station, Next 105. Oh yeah, it's the Top 40. And guys, we are right now in What Now in the News, so let's go ahead and get on that. Cardi B and her sister Hennessy Carolina were reportedly being sued by a group of beachgoers. Yeah, and they're claiming, they're saying they're being accused of, being called racist. Kind of a flip, isn't it? Well, for what I understand, they're in the parking lot and they made a comment, I suppose, because Hennessy is with her girlfriend, and the beachgoers made a comment, and of course that didn't fly too well with Hennessy and her friend. Well, anyway, the rapper's sister, Hennessy Carolina, and model Michelle Diaz is her name, and they have exchanged the words with the group on September 6th. At a Smith Point Beach in New York, according to the lawsuit. Now, Carolina is accused of assaulting for assault, battery, and threatening and defaming three people. Okay, while at the Smith Point Beach. Now, according to the lawsuit, Cardi B and Diaz were also named in the suit. I think they just trying to get some money. Anyway, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Johnny Weirdo. He's on the ones and twos. Hey, Johnny.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Well, you sounding kind of down here. What is going on?
Oh, because the mic was down.
The mic. Well, you supposed to perk up when you hit that mic, no?
Depending.
Oh my gosh. Look, guys, what do you think about that, Johnny? Do you think that they're just trying to get some money because that's why they mentioned Cardi B, and Cardi B has nothing to do with it? She wasn't even there.
She wasn't there. She wasn't there. She didn't see it.
No, she didn't see anything, but what I'm trying to say is someone's trying to get some money. Then why would you mention Cardi B and she's not even there?
Because that's her older sister. That's her little sister. They just want to have her name in their mouth.
Okay. Anyway, look, as I stated, they are named on that lawsuit and for defamation and civil rights violations. Okay, so according to the beachgoers' attorney, John Ray, is being reported that the rapper's sister and the model friend Diaz slammed a group of 45 fans as racist mega supporters in Long Island. Now, in the social media post about the clash, Cardi claimed that Carolina and Diaz were harassed where they were parked. Well, all because they are Afro-Hispanic gay couple. Now, one of the group members were wearing Donald Trump's signature Make America Great Again hat, according to the report by Fox News. Now, we all know about what the mega hat means, guys. So we're going to go ahead and move on with that one. Oh, well, you know what? Across the pond, what's going over there? Mobile apps tracing new COVID-19 cases were touted as a key part of the Europe's plan to beat the coronavirus outbreak. Well, 7 months into this pandemic, the virus cases are surging again, as we all know it. And the apps have not been widely adopted due to the privacy concerns. Well, technical problems and lack of interest from the public. Britain, Portugal, Finland, and Finland. This month they became the latest to unveil its smartphone app. Now that will alert people if they have been near anyone that has have or have the coronavirus. All right. Well, it turned. Anyway, guys. So they can be, they can also seek the treatment once they find out. All right, and or isolate. Let's just say that. Now, a key step in breaking the chain of the contagion, and we are in the scene, guys, of a Contagion movie. You heard of the movie Contagion? Wasn't pretty, but anyway, by a few countries have scraped their tracing apps, and others that have rolled them out and found so many, well, not too many, very few users that are, basically using this app. And the government is not really on them about all of this. Yeah. Well, that technology is not very effective, guys. And the exposure alert function has so far been less useful in those places. And they have had most cases, in most cases, most of the success is in getting the people to voluntarily, use the virus tracing app. Mm-hmm. Now, okay, where the people are comfortable in the new technologies, that would be that's Finland. The Finland app quickly has become one of the Europe's most popular, and when it's launched at the start of September, already has launched this month. It's racking up to about 1 million downloads in the first 24 hours, and most European tracing apps are built. Yes, are built in European tracing apps, and they are being built in the Google Apple smartphone. That's the interface that uses the Bluetooth technology. And they anonymously log into these of any of these smartphones. Now, with the app installed, it does not track the phone's whereabouts. So I'm sure everyone was probably thinking that, right? Anyway, they say it doesn't track your whereabouts. So basically, almost like the what they call it, Johnny, when you find your phone, trying to find your phone. So no, it's not going to be able to do that. It's just for, see if people you've been around, have they been infected with COVID? That's basically it. Okay, guys. So anyway, the apps aren't costly, they say. The startup Nearform built in Ireland for about 850,000 euros. That's 1 million. And while the Finland's had came in under a budget at 900,000 euros. Now, the U.S. doesn't have a national tracing app, but some states have launched their own. That would be Pennsylvania and Delaware. Now, decided to use that Nearform's technology. That's Nearform, like when you're close and near. Okay, so Nearform's technology. Now, at most of the apps can provide a overall number of alerts that are sent. In Ireland, and more than 300 people who have tested positive have uploaded their codes. They got codes, Johnny? What do they mean by that? What do you think?
I have no idea what that means.
You can.
I have no idea what codes
I mean, they talking about these, they're uploaded their codes. I mean, anyway, resulting in this 900 guys, this close contact alerts out of over 33,000 have confirmed cases overall. And guys, I tell you right now, the fact is that you have a app that can alert you of those that have been around you and they have COVID or so you can get treated or isolate yourself. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Just curious. How do you feel about that? Anyway, this is one thing that I have to say that I'm a little worried about that part. Anyway, I'm worried about a whole lot of stuff that's going on lately. You've been getting those ballots and those absentee ballots. I don't know. Are those coded? Now, who are you actually voting for? They may be putting the person's name who you really want to vote for, but actually is coming from somewhere else. I'm just wondering about that. Yeah. Anyway. Up next is our exhibition segment, guys. Yeah, and of the Who's Who in Entertainment. And on this show, the Andrétta Show, this is Metro ATL's Top 40 station, Next 105.
I don't know about you, but I do know what I'm gonna do, and that is being beautiful me.
Stay being beautiful me. We be right back here on the Andrétta Show.
My jeans, not be bust my seams like, I gotta cut with no loop, I gotta lift my like, I gotta pop my sweat, I don't get no sleep like, big wanna cuff on me, no cuff, little big gon' on the team. I gotta hold my jeans, not be bust my seams like, I gotta cut with no loop, I gotta lift my like, I gotta pop my sweat, I don't get no sleep like, big wanna cuff on me, no cuff, little big gon' on the team. Hop on the back of the coupe like one war with who? Hey, what you want? Play no games, I put them things on you. Go in that stupid and watch how gon' act the fool like yeah. Switch all that sweaty be making me laugh. Stuck in there watching like I ain't 10 toes, be peeping the sun. Toe neck, hit it with bows and watch how he stumble. Yeah, please not done, we rope it open and I leave with a rumble. I gotta hold my jeans, not be bust my seams. Like, I gotta cut with no lube, I gotta lift my I gotta pop my sweat, I don't get no sleep. Big wanna cuff on me, no cuff, little big gon' on the team. I gotta hold my jeans, not be bust my seams. I gotta cut with no lube, I gotta leave my I gotta pop my sweat, I don't get no sleep. Big wanna cuff on me, no cuff, little big gon' on the team. Cuff in the air, I hit a few legs, I drilled, I still to get it. Going through popping your shit and I pump it, your wig and the bullet gon' fit it. You cannot see me, I roll through my city with my windows tinted, it's tinted. Been this way from the beginning, cause will stop yourself for some pennies. I got the magic, got grind on my wishes like my name is Timmy, it's Timmy. Pop out, doing my dance, my holding my best, my punches ain't empty. One of you, I'm running, cause I'm running this like trap me. If you got pressure, if you feel hit, pop out, come see me. I gotta hold my jeans, not be bust my seams. Like, I gotta cut with no lube, I gotta lift my like, I gotta pop my sweat, I don't get no sleep. Big wanna cuff on me, no cuff, little big gon' the team. I gotta hold my jeans, not be bust my seams. Like, I gotta cut with no lube, I gotta lift my I gotta pop my sweat, I don't get no sleep. Big wanna cuff on me, no cuff, little big gon' the team.
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and you're listening to your Top 40 station, Next 105. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and this is Metro ATL's Top 40 station, Next 105. And guys, I want to mention one thing. I think I mentioned it at the end, and that's about, I mentioned absentee ballots, right? Well, now, since one of our favorite judges has passed on, and I'm sorry, what is her full name again? That's bad. Oh my gosh, I should feel really bad. No, I shouldn't feel bad. But anyway, it's in my brain. But is it Ruth? Am I saying that right?
Ruth.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ruth.
The RGB is what they say calling her, basically.
Yes.
Right? So anyway, the queen, she has passed on. Now, so quickly right now, we're talking about, this administration wants to go ahead and fill that seat. Now, Mr. Lindsey Graham, okay, one of the, what was he again? What is his title? Chairman, he's one of he's not a senator. Who's over there that can look that up for me real quick? Anyway, so he's basically said use his words against him because they didn't want to do that with Obama. Obama wanted to, at the end of your first term or the current term that you are in, and you're about to end, okay, you cannot hire anyone, put anyone in a seat. So Obama couldn't do it, and this administration cannot do it either. So he said, well, use my words against me. You can call your legislation and basically let them know, no, you're not approving of that. Okay, so I thought that was, pretty awesome that he had said that, but he's been flip-flopping, for what I understand, throughout the years. He had a change of mind. He decided to actually follow the book. What's going on, Mr. Lindsey Graham? Okay, all I can say is, guys, in November, and is that on November 3rd, I believe. November 3rd is Election Day. All those bodies I saw out because of George Floyd, we need to see the same body count and more on November 3rd. Definitely. I can't stress it enough, because your life depends on it. It really does. Look at what's going on. For what I understand, that police officer, they only arrested or charged one officer, Johnny, for Breonna Taylor's murder. A murder, yes.
I saw
so
that yesterday.
They only charged one, and for what I understand, it was more than one. So why only one? Why only one? What's going on? So yeah, vote, people. What's the problem? You run out and go get them Jordans. You run out and try to find the wig on sale. You better get out there and vote, because you probably ain't gonna find that wig on sale, because they probably doing basically got rid of them. Okay, just think about it. Who you think is making that stuff? And we owe them big time. Yes, I'm talking about China. All right, so guys, look, we are right now in our exhibition segment, yes, of Who's Who Entertainment, and I want to go ahead and mention, okay, we on a break or no? We time for that, or what's up? We can't, no, not now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with my next story, and I have to say, Ellen DeGeneres, yes, and Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey is not too pleased about what is happening to his buddy, okay, his best friend. All right, Miss Ellen, because they making these allegations, and he stated, well, y'all don't even know. Well, they saying it's toxic to work in her environment. But what I have seen, this woman give. No, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. No, but she would be the last one to actually make anything toxic, because of what she's going through. Anyway. Ellen DeGeneres, she still has several supporters, and like I said, Steve Harvey is one of those. It was one of them. Excuse me. Now, Steve Harvey had came to Ellen's defense amid the ongoing allegations that her Emmy award-winning talk show has been filled with discrimination and racism. I don't know. Some people paying those people to say what they're saying. You wait till now to do this? I don't know. It doesn't matter when. The fact is that it's happening now. Anyway, People reports during a recent interview earlier this week, Steve Harvey had nothing but positive things to say about Ellen, who has seen her renowned reputation for being nice had been basically being ripped to shreds. So the last few months, following the allegations from employees that Ellen's show is toxic to work for, and Steve spoke about Ellen's character, elaborated even more on Ellen's situation, adding that the person that he has known for years together in the comedy club days, that they split with the same manager. Ellen is one of the coolest and kindest people he met in the business. Now, Steve's continued to say that Ellen has no control over what every staff member does and what every producer does. Who you just can't control. You don't have any control over that. Now, it's her name, and that's most important. It is your name, that's on the show. So she got to take the hit, is what he said. Now, as for the allegations that Ellen is racist, yeah, that sounds funny. Yeah, is that a joke too? Anyway, guys, Steve is not buying that either, and that's not Ellen DeGeneres. Now, that's just not her. Period. Exclamation point. However you want to put it. But anyway, Steve has confirmed that he has been in touch with Ellen since the allegations have erupted, and revealing that
revealing the advice that he has given her. He told her to keep her head up, and the Ellen DeGeneres show, of course, it's been playing. It premiered this past week, I believe. Yeah, Monday. It premiered this past Monday, and on September 21st. Now, in which Ellen had reportedly addressed everything at the top of the show. Whew, I tell you right now. How would you feel, Johnny, that somebody, after all this time, you're talking about it's toxic to work with you? You think people just trying to get paid?
Probably.
A little extra $1,200. I'm just like, you don't even know when you getting that. That stimulus check is supposed to be coming in anyway, for what I heard, next month. Did you hear about that?
I think that's a lie though, because they said it was supposed to come months ago. I never got the first one. So it's just I don't believe in the stimulus.
You file your taxes. You file your taxes, Johnny.
I don't even remember what year those.
Can everybody hear you?
Yeah.
No, but do you file your taxes?
Yeah, I file them.
And they didn't pay you anything this time.
Nope.
Wow. Well, I hope you get the second round. That is. I know you didn't get the first one. The second round. Okay. Anyway, guys, we do have a special guest that's coming up, and you really need to be listening to this man. You know this man. Go ahead and do your research. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here with our special guest here on the Andrétta Show. That's Metro Atlanta's, Top 40 station, Next 105.
I'm smoking on the best right now. Believe it. I can vouch for that. I got big money on it. That whip got money. I ain't lying. My mom said I did it. I'm up. Stop playing with me. He get caught playing games. Receive that fine. Shawty, I think for them tunes. I be playing a key. And jail, but daddy be praying for me. Going hard like I done did 30 years. Trials in life went through. I been out trying to get 30 kills. Alright, but life was hard. Grew up, got smart, but still gon' murder still. I be counting money till they throw to a pill. I be with grime instead of keeping it real. Eyes out my window, tryna make sure that these don't get one in though. I'm inside this with extendos. No love, no loss, so can't depend on rest. I left my hand cold. You think I'm tryna win for? And it's so much more. My mama, she know that I gotta achieve it. I'm collecting them dollars, investing who's slanging them chops. They're part of this lead, I'm saying. Hundreds will matter forever, they play, we gon' murder the man. I tell you, ritual wars where young headed with birds in the van. I can give you a clue, what I cannot do is show you my hand. You gon' make me out, you know I want you stop playing. Make me cool when I come through, you know you can. Right? I'm gon' get you so high you cannot land. Eyes out my window, tryna make sure that these don't get one in though. I'm inside this with extendos. No love, no loss, so can't depend on rest. I left my hand cold. You think I'm tryna win for? They will got money, I ain't lying. My mom said I did it, I'm up, stop playing with me. He get caught playing games, receive that fine. Shawty, I think for them tunes, I be playing her keys. Who's that peeking in my window? Well, let them know that they on the outside looking in, though I they know. And I don't look out my window, cause all I see is the show. I all of my friends, but I don't want my friends. Let's see, so they fuck the world, they out for shot 100 times. Felt like I did 100 curl. You Wonder Woman, wondering why you Wonderland ain't Wonderworld. I jump inside her underworld, made up 100 pearls. She popping her back to window shopping, tint the windows, let the windows hide me. Crack the window barrel sticking out, it stick 'em up, lit 'em up, bro. Windows up, the window wipers off. I work the tech like window Microsoft. My windows on defrost. Eyes out my window, tryna make sure that these don't get one in though. I'm inside this with extendos. No love, no loss, so can't depend on rest. I left my hand cold. You think I'm tryna win for? They will got money, I ain't lying. My mom said I did it, I'm up, stop playing with me. He get caught playing games, receive that fine. Shawty, I think for them tunes, I be playing her keys.
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and you're listening to your Top 40 station, Next 105.
Beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, Being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go. And welcome back to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me Andrétta, and this is Metro ATL's Top 40 Station, Next 105. And guys, again, welcome to the Andrétta Show. Well, right now, as I promised you earlier, that I do have a special guest. I want you to go ahead and do your research as well on this particular gentleman that he has been around for a very long time, and right now he got something great and special for everyone to see and hear. So guys, his name is no, I don't want to give his name just yet. I don't want to give the name just yet. I like to always say, you always got to say the name afterwards before you start, after you introduce them. You introduce them, tell them about who they are, then you say their name. You understand? Yeah. Anyway, he is a singer, songwriter, inventor, entrepreneur, and an activist. Yes. And, he is better known to a lot of people. I listen to him. Think of the boxer back in the day. So anyway, and to most, he has left Chicago with Curtis Mayfield, his long-term mentor, and Curtis was like an uncle to him, and he would eventually write the New World Order. Yeah, the New World Order for Curtis Mayfield, which became the #1 song and the anthem for the Million Man March. Now think back, guys. That's a while. So over these years, he has also toured with R&B groups Cameo, and he also is the inventor of the extender brush. The extender. Yeah, not extending, extender, D-A. The extender brush, a painting invention that he has made for painting to make it a cinch for all painters. Now, his products are carried through the Sherwin-Williams and Lowe's. Also, he's the CEO of Mattress Fast, a furniture mattress store. And just recently, he has started to work on a new motion picture, Black Wall Street. I am excited to see that. Now, soon it will be released in the near future. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Raymundo Thomas. Mr. Raymundo Thomas. Is he there? Hello? Mr. Raymundo Thomas? I can't hear him. Mr. Raymundo Thomas? Or can I just call you Ray? Are you there? I don't hear him yet. That's okay. We'll just wait for him to come through. I hear a ringing. Hello? Oh, we waiting for him to pick up. Is that what we're doing? Okay, Mr. Raymundo Thomas, are you there? Hello? Well, guys, look, Mr. Raymundo Thomas, he's going to be in for a moment, but I am definitely excited, and you should be too, to basically watch what he's going to do with the Black Wall Street. As we all know, it's history behind that, and more is to come. Basically, he's doing it's not being a themed or errored thing. So it's basically he's telling his side, his story about the Black Wall Street. And right now, we need to have that. Don't you agree? We all need that Black Wall Street. Basically, we all need to work together. We're much stronger. We're much wiser right now. And because everything is available at our fingertips, as you all know. And I don't think we can just, but they're doing it in a different way. How they want to stop us from creating, having success, right? So I want you to go ahead and, just stay tuned with that. And what we're going to do is that we're going to go on a music break, and we'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show. That is that's Metro ATL's Top 40 Station, Next 105.
Darkness no longer, a child is born. Mother shed tears of joy as baby tests his lungs. But daddy's not there where he ought to be. Somewhere in Georgia, skinning and shooting craps on his knees. Another victim born out here in the hood. And based on statistics, it really ain't all good. Welfare takes the tab, and daddy can't sign, and it can't be seen. The family becomes a crime. The hunt is on, and brother, you're the prey. Serving time in jail, it just ain't the way. I'm living so hard, baby, that my hair's gray. We got to make a change. It's a brand new day. It's a new day for the human race. It's a new day, a brand new day. It's for the human race. Operation in flux, and it's on the way. We just marched 1 million plus the other day. Look, we all witnessed the sweat rolling down Miss Liberty's hand. She knows the sleeping giant is no longer sleeping dead. Oh, what a fulfillment of prophecy. Let us teach the children freedom's never been free. It's okay to cry, go ahead. 'Cause Jesus wept, but hope and faith he kept. It's a new day, a brand new day. It's a change of mind for the human race. It's a new day, a brand new day. It's a change of mind for the human race. The die has been cast, and there's no need to fear. 'Cause people that answer to your prayers are here. Sister Mary, don't weep. Tell mother not to mourn. We need the love, and that is coming. There's no need to worry. The time's decaying pain. Mother Earth is giving birth to a brand new man. Sister, I know you're misunderstood, but hold on to your man, 'cause the future looks good. It's a new day, it's a new day. It's a change of life for the human race. It's a new day, it's a new life for the human race. Beware of the lies and false prophecy. We are men with eyes, but don't all really see. You must be merciful, my friend, to obtain the same. So if you break the chain, don't pass the blame. We should say unto all, and I'll say it again. It's not just a win. Shake a hand, make a friend. We who are pure at heart, somehow might see there's still light in the world. Come rejoice with me. It's a new day. It's a new day. A change of mind for the human race. It's a new day.
Oh, yes.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
Isn't that?
It's a new day.
Here we come. In the song.
It's a new day.
All right, then. Welcome back to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta. This is Metro ATL's Top 40 Station, Next 105. And right now we have our guest. Is that right? Okay. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, we
Yes,
have
can
our
you
guest.
hear
That's what that means. All right, then. So, as I stated earlier to you guys, we got that Black Wall Street going on. And, Mr. Raimondo Thomas, he's here in the place to be. Yes, he is. Ray, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He's... Say it again.
Hello?
So he's there. Okay, so we basically we are having some difficulties listening or hearing him right now.
Can you hear me?
So I can't hear him.
Wow. So what's going on now?
Hello, can you hear us?
So
hello.
That's the entertainment guy. It's welcome.
Hello? Hello?
Being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go.
We lit tonight at the after hour. It's your DJ Kizzle on the ones and twos. We got drink specials. Ladies in free before 12. But right about now, we gonna show you how the story of love go. Hit the flow.
I walk into the club at 12, smell good, look good, feel good. My girl's looking bad as hell. 3, 2, 1, hey, that's how we do it. Drinks are flowing, music is jumping, so I move my way to the flow. We ain't moving, we grooving, we showing too much, but we wanna show so much more. Everybody in the front, and everybody in the back. Turn around one sec, I look and see my nigga on her girl. I went tapped him, said what is this? I don't wanna make a scene and yell. He looked me up and down, then turned me around. He told me to go home. Oh no, I thought you were my bud, then you go. I think I'm moving fast, you're going slow. And this is how it ends, the story of my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. You think that you're slick, I know your tricks. You try to play, 'cause I won't say what's on my mind. Scared of my life, without you it's like she loves no mind. And maybe that's a good thing, 'cause I'm tired of the way you wanna stay in the spot. You expect me to go along like I'm your pop, I'm not. Why you acting like I can't duplicate you? I'm all you got. Oh no, I thought you were my bud and you go. I think I'm moving fast.
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and you're listening to your Top 40 station, Next 105.
Well, welcome back to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta. And this is, of course, is Metro ATL's Top 40 station, Next 105. All right, then, guys, we have Mr. Raymundo, I like to say, Raymundo Thomas in the place to be. Hey, Ray.
How you doing, sweetie? Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I do.
Okay, you did hear me just then.
Yes, now I do. So, how are you?
We had a very difficult time trying to patch through, so we know that this is a message that does not want to. I mean, like this right here, Satan don't want this to come through.
Well, you know what? I definitely will agree with you.
Yes. Because he's made it hard as hell for us to get this message through. I mean, we've been trying. We're right here hearing everything that you're saying. But still, we can't get through. So we knew then, we said, wait a minute. He don't want the world to hear this.
Yes. Well, you know what? We're going to hear it. It's going to get passed through regardless, because God Almighty, He is the most powerful, and the enemy still loses regardless, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm sitting right here, and right now I'm communicating with you, and I guess you can hear me.
Yes.
I definitely can hear you.
Yes. And thank you so much for joining the Andrétta Show. I greatly appreciate it. It's really an honor. You know, I've been in your presence before, and so we... I just can't wait to want everyone to hear what you have to say. And there's so much more. And what we're dealing with is right now, correct?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Yes, indeed.
Right now, the present situation.
Yes. So what I have to, let's go ahead and we get to these questions, because I know you have to move on. And I want to go ahead and start with the one, because I want to just go ahead. We have this motion picture that's coming up right now, and it's called The Black Wall Street, right? And it will be soon released, but when will that be released?
Okay, it's called actually New Black Wall Street.
New Black Wall Street. Okay.
Because we had a Black Wall Street in 1921 in Tulsa. So,
yes.
You know, and ever since then, you know, we were bombed and burned and ran out of town and lost all our businesses and
yes.
were destroyed. Okay, but so, you know, ever since then, we've been afraid to make that happen again, because we figured that the same thing would happen. So that's why we called it a New Black Wall Street.
New Black Wall Street. Well, I'm excited to see it on the screen. You know.
Yes, sir.
And
yes,
yeah, I know you're being detailed.
Released in 2021 of January. That's our
so
release date.
It will be soon, very soon. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it put on my gown so I can go ahead and premiere. Okay, see this film.
You know, we're working on some red carpet right now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, let's go ahead.
I said, find me some red carpet.
Well, we just got to go to the carpet store. We got to get a whole bunch of red carpet right now. That's what we need to do. And a lot of glam. That's what we need to do, because this is a big thing. The New Black Wall Street. Is that correct?
That's right. The New Black Wall Street.
That's right. That's what's coming up.
It's New Black Wall Street.
Why do you call it the New Black Wall Street, besides the fact that there's already a Black Wall Street?
Because, you know, right now in America, when you look at the condition of black people,
yeah,
and you go all the way back 400 years to basically it was according to HR 1242. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but HR 1242 was a document that was enacted by the Congress. I think it was Bobby Lee Scott and another congressman of the 115th Congress. He wrote a bill called the HR 42, which is the 400-year African American History Commission Act, and it was signed by President Donald J. Trump on January the 8th of 2018. And that bill testified that African Americans and in the United States of America had been in this country under a tyrannical government for 400 years. Mm-hmm. Okay, they verified that by signing that bill. Okay, now land. So this is a government document that I can go and show you that has been signed by the United States Congress, the Senate, and the United States President. Then when you look at that and you correlate that with Genesis 15 and 12 of the Bible, it tells you this. It says, and when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, a horror of great darkness fell upon him.
Right.
And the Lord said unto Abram, know for sure that your seed or your descendants, they shall be a stranger, meaning they won't know who they are, in a land that's not theirs, and they shall serve them, how? As slaves, while they afflict them, meaning treat them horrible, for 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will be judged, and they shall come out of that condition with great substance after that. So after the 400 years, these people, whoever they may be, who have been enslaved for a period of 400 years and treated pitifully, systemically, I mean, throughout this whole duration, they've been treated bad. These people will come out of this condition after that. So this is what the Bible says. Now, whether it be true, now if God is a liar, then okay, then we can flush that down the toilet. But if God is telling the truth, if we truly say that we believe in God, if God is really the truth, the author of this thing called the Bible, then after the 400 years, based on Genesis 15 and 12 through 14, then the people that go through the 400 years of slavery, racism, affliction, they come out of it with great substance.
So is this NR 42? Is it NR 42? What does that represent? Can you make that in plain English?
It's called HR.
HR, excuse me.
House of Representatives, Bill 12-42. Now this bill only, it documents, it verifies what the Bible is saying to you.
And that is?
See that tells them, if you're wise, it would actually let you know that whoever wrote the bill was reading the Bible.
Right.
See? Because they correlate, they're together. It's the same thing.
Well,
the bill and the Bible scripture are the same. The Bible says that after the 400 years, we're supposed to commemorate the African Americans, but that never happened. We have not been commemorated.
No, because, not everybody, first of all, nobody, I'm sorry.
Instead, Breonna's dead, see? With no charges, see? That's not commemoration. See, they say we're supposed to be celebrated after this. We're supposed to be commemorated, celebrated, revered as a result of what we as African Americans have given, have contributed to the United States of America for 400 years. Now watch this. What did we contribute? We made America rich.
Yes.
Not only did we make America rich, America did commerce with other nations. We made other nations rich. We didn't just make America rich. We made the whole damn world rich. And we have not even had a salute. Nobody even said thank you. See? So this is what the Bible says. It says that if that doesn't happen, the nation whom has consumed my people, what people? These people of the 400 years, I will judge and destroy.
Well, Ray, I'm sorry, but I know, because I want everyone to know more about what you are, and there's so much more to you. Okay. The thing here, I mean, I want to be able to sit down with you one-on-one and hear more about this. But what I would like to say is that the HR 42, is that right? 1242, that apparently no one knows about that bill, because we be sleeping while they're making these decisions and so on, and making these signages and stuff, right? So what I want to say is, and go on to this, because it's so much deeper in what you're talking about, and I want everyone to stay in tune with who you are, okay? Because they're going to hear more from you. Okay, so I have the first question, the next question that is, I want you to tell us about the New World Order album and book that has sparked this idea.
Well, coming out of Chicago, Illinois, in 1969, when I see the police killing black people, even though I'm shocked and numb about it, it's not new to me. Because I've been seeing the police attack young African Americans under the age of 15 since I was 12.
Yeah.
So I'm used to the police attacking young African Americans. So I'm talking about under the age of 15.
Yeah.
Now, so I had to ask myself a question. I said, why are they doing that? Because these are grown men messing with children. And then according to the law, now it wasn't like that back then. They would say that you can't spank your child. But if I can't spank them, but you can kill them.
Right.
See, this doesn't make sense. So it almost seems like that we're being set up to be led to the slaughter, because I'm familiar with the African, with the police department attacking underage children. So when I see this today, I'm not surprised. Okay, so also I see something else. I know that if you can catch an underage black young man before he turns 18 and give him a felony for whatever reason, especially marijuana, then you can keep him from being able to get a job.
Right.
And if you can do that, then he'll be stuck selling drugs. So in 1996, when Rodney King got beat up,
mm-hmm.
I was in the studio working on a song called New World Order.
Okay.
And that inspired me. It wasn't even called New World Order at that moment when I saw the thing that was happening with Rodney King, because when they beat him, the reason it stood out, it stood out because he was black and because we were so used to them doing this to us.
Right.
But it was something else too. When it happened on my damn birthday.
Oh, no.
It happened on March 3rd, 1996.
Yeah.
So I saw it on my birthday. I was celebrating, and all of a sudden I see them beating this black man unconscious. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people?
Right.
So we went in the studio and started writing a song. So I called up. Well, I didn't actually call up. Before I actually started writing it, Curtis Mayfield called me, and he said, Sugar Ray, and I said, yeah, because that's what they call me.
Right.
He said, listen, I'm getting ready to go back in the studio and do my new album. And I said, wait a minute. I said, but Curtis, your neck is broke. How are you going to do that? You had this accident. How are you going to go in there and record?
Right.
He said, they have a new technology, and I'm going to record on my back. He said, so I called you because I wanted to give you the first shot at the first song. He said, so go write something real quick. And I said, Curtis, I said, I don't need to write nothing. I said, I've been waiting on this day all my life for you to call me and say this to me. I said, I'm already ready. I already had the songs. He said, what you got? I said, I got a song called New World Order and Just a Little Bit of Love.
Right.
He said, how'd it go? I said, New World Order, a brand new day, a change of mind of the human race. He said, it's a smash. I love it. Go in the studio and record it. So I called up Brian Fleming and Carlos Glover, and we ran to the studio and we recorded the song. And then we did Just a Little Bit of Love, which I had originally wrote for Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Which actually is the same track, and I'm not gonna bash my brothers and sisters right now, but I'm gonna put this out here so you know that it's the real deal.
Yes.
The song called "The Boy's Mind" by Monica and Brandy.
Right.
That's my track to Just a Little Bit of Love. It's the same track. It goes, just a little bit of love to make it right. Just a little bit of time to cool the night. Just a little bit of space to keep us tight.
Wow.
We gotta come together tonight. So when I wrote that and I gave it to Curtis, he said, oh my God. He said, what were you gonna do with that? I said, I was gonna give it to Michael Jackson. He said, no, I'll take it. So he recorded it. So in 1999, Curtis died. And he told me right before he died, he said, Cat, on his dying bed, he said, finish the work. And I didn't know what he was talking about because I knew I didn't have the talent that he had. I couldn't play it. I couldn't perform like him. I couldn't play the guitar like him. I couldn't write like him. I couldn't do like him. So he got mad at me right before he died, and he said to me, I said, Curtis, I can't do what you do. He said, I didn't ask you to do what I do.
That's right.
I want you to do you.
You. Well, let me tell you something, Sugar Ray. Let me tell you something, Sugar Ray. Now, I mean, Curtis Mayfield being your mentor, you call him your uncle, and the fact is that you making a song that was for that Monica and Brandy had did, "The Boy Is Mine," and then with Michael Jackson, you wrote for Michael Jackson. Is that correct? Is that what I heard you say?
No, I I wrote the song for Michael Jackson.
You wrote the song for him, right?
Curtis said no, I want it.
Right. Curtis said Mayfield. He said he wants it.
So he
well,
cut us off from getting that song from Michael Jackson.
Well,
like
let me tell you something. When he said that I'm giving it to you and continue on, when the fact is that you had stated to me that no, I can't, I'm not as talented, such as, well, let me tell you something. You are a very talented man, and the fact is that you've been through what you've been through, and what the experiences that you have had. I mean, I find it, again, it's an honor. Okay, Mr. Sugar Ray Ramondo Thomas. Okay, my next question right now. So, did you feel like the writing of the album and the book had completed the work of for your mentor? Do you feel like it's been completed?
Well, no, I actually feel like that it was really the start of it.
Okay.
It definitely was not the completion because we're still in bondage.
Got
we
you.
haven't come out of it yet. So, had I been successful, then I could see the beginning of that success. And actually, the success had already happened in the early 60s and 70s when the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad came about.
Right.
Because I'm just a product of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and most of us black men are.
There's so much history. There's so much history.
Minister Louis Farrakhan came about, and he started to bring the message. I knew that message was for me, and I knew that the work could not be completed until what Curtis said, finish the work. What he was, I think, saying to me was to put out the message to its full, bring the message out to its fullness. You can't make the people come in, but if you just put the message out there, you give them the opportunity. That's the best that you can do.
Right.
So when I saw after the song New World Order that even though it went worldwide, it still hasn't resonated enough to capture us, I wrote a book called A Black New World Order. And of course, they would always say, well, black folks really don't read that much, so that's not going to work either. So I said, well, we'll put it out in music and we'll put it out in book. And then finally it hit me.
What?
I said, well, Curtis said finish his work.
Yes.
And that's when I realized that his work was music and movies.
Right. So do you feel like as though you have completed the work of your mentor, Curtis Mayfield?
And that answer would be at this point, no.
Okay, so now we played the New World Order song that Curtis had sung on his back because his neck was broken. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I listened to it. I tell you right now, I mean, the feel of it is just like, the flow is like nice. Yeah, it was really nice. Now I have another question for you. Did we play the other song?
No, we didn't play that one. That one's called Just a Little Bit of Love.
Just a Little Bit of Love. Do we have that one ready? Excuse me? You gonna play it for me? You gonna get it? Okay. He's gonna go ahead and set it up and everything like that, but I do have a question right now, another question. Okay, now I have been told, let me just say this, I've been told that you are also an inventor and an entrepreneur. Now can you elaborate on this on this further though?
Well, yes. I realized that when Curtis had finished the work, I was not as blessed as he was. Curtis got his first hit record when he was 15. So by the time he passed in 1999, I was still out here in the streets. Even though I wrote New World Order, I still had committed myself to the music business
totally
like he had, because I didn't believe in me like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let me tell you something. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up.
So now watch this here. So what I did, I was in a situation where I was about to be evicted from a home that I was in, and Curtis was gone. And I didn't have no backup because Curtis took care of me for many years, from 15 until he died.
Yeah.
So, and of course I had his back as well, so I deserved everything that I got. I should have got more, actually. But anyway, so I'm at the house now. Curtis is gone. My royalties are drying up. And so my landlord said, well, hey, he said, I tell you what, since you can't pay your rent, he said, paint the house and I'll write your rent off. But I couldn't paint it because it had A-frame frames. I couldn't finish the job because it had A-frame ceilings in the house. So I was like, how am I going to do this without hiring somebody? And I didn't have the money to hire nobody.
Right.
And so I came, so it hit me like a ton of bricks. Said, well, do this. and I came up with an idea to be able to get that work done to pay my rent.
Yes.
Then once I came up with it, I realized, I said, wait a minute, how many people can use this?
Yeah,
and that's when I created the product called Extender Brush.
Extender Brush. The Extender Brush.
Yeah, we got on the road and we got that thing into 300 Sherwin-Williams paint stores across the nation.
Congratulations.
And we outdid every paintbrush extender that was even close to it. But we noticed something.
What?
When we went on the road and we went to all these stores, all these not stores, but all of these paint events across the nation that Sherwin-Williams was hosting. Every time we went into one, we were the only black company there, period, that owned their own product. So and then I noticed that when I would walk in, since we were the only black company there that owned our own product, everybody in there would be looking at us like, what the hell are you doing here?
Exactly.
We're not used to seeing this.
So
are
you're...
you with me, Andrétta? So we walked in the door in 300 events across the nation, me and my wife, and we saw systemic racism. I'm talking about at its height. Yeah. We were like, oh my God. I mean, we were so nervous walking in there. Just you could feel this stuff like a knife cutting. We was like, oh my God. So I started doing the research and I found out that the company that I was working with has never had a black-owned product ever on their shelves, owned by a black person. Period.
Well, Ray, I tell you, Ray.
So we started seeing the systemic racism. But the good thing about it, my wife was half white, so she had a white mother and a black daddy, so she could kind of communicate a little bit with them, and they started to like her, and they looked at me and they said, well, you know, he's a black man, but the thing about it is that what we have to respect one thing about it. This product is genius. So we gotta respect that, regardless of what color his skin is.
You're right.
But we can't let him go so far, because if we let him go too far, other black people will look at him and say, wow, let's emulate him.
Right.
Because they got in not as an entertainer, not as a basketball star, a football star, a businessman with an idea. So let me tell you. Let me say this from Ray, Sugar Ray. We do have going to do a music break right now, okay? And what you're talking about, I'm telling you guys, this man has so much history, and I hope you are just as excited as I am listening to him. You know, and you can feel the emotion, the genuineness behind his voice. So we're gonna go on a music break right here on the Andrétta Show, Metro ATL's Top 40 Station, next 105.
Be sharing, to start caring. And if the sun shines your way, you will find love. 'Cause love is the only way. Love to make it right. Just a little bit of time to cool the night. Just a little bit of space to keep us tight. Just a little bit of love.
Hey man, it seems so hopeful for blaze in my days. About it, let's begin that stress off my chest with some cess. Can I get a little love for my peeps in the streets? Brothers killing for colors. Hey man, this shit gotta cease. Peace.
Nothing, zero, zilch, amounts to what? Nothing, but you gotta have something. 'Cause we're coming correct and together eternally. And with a little bit of love, we may live forever. See, it's a time to live, there's a time to die. But when the living gets rough, that's the time I realize I've gotta think twice and use my ears to hear.
L-O-V-E.
Just love. Just love. Just love. Just a little bit of love to make it right. Just a little bit of time to cool the night. Just a little bit of space to keep us tight. Just a little bit of love. Now look all around you, children dying, people crying, no. But nobody seems to care till it's their time. They really don't give a damn. We got to find a way to start loving, to start giving, yeah. But if we procrastinate and we blow it, then everybody go to hell. To make it right, just a little bit of time to cool the night. Just a little bit of space to keep us tight. We gotta keep together. We gotta keep together. We don't need destruction. We don't need it. We don't need to care. No. We don't need corruption. We just need to chill. Just a little bit. We don't need carjacking. No. We don't need the pain. We don't need the crack. We don't need it. We just need to change. Just a little bit of love to make it right. Just a little bit of time to cool the night. Just a little bit. Lucky me, living life to see all my children free. Ooh, just a little bit of love.
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, of the Andrétta Show. You're listening on the IBNX radio network that is engaging, empowering, and entertaining you. We're more than radio. IBNX Radio Network.
Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and this is your Metro ATL's Top 40 Station Next 105, and I still have Mr. Raimundo, that's Sugar Ray, Thomas, on the line right now, guys, and we are talking about the Black Wall Street. We're talking about becoming an entrepreneur and why, you got the HR, 20, what is it again? 1242 has been signed, completed by Congress and signed into this administration in January of 2020. When after 400 years, we are to be celebrated, But why is it that none of us know about this? While you're sleeping, they're making decisions, guys. Yeah, that's why I always tell everybody, you got to go ahead and watch the, they're on the floor and they making all these decisions and so on. Meet you like 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. But let me tell you, you might want to go ahead and look it up, guys. We need to be celebrated. But in the meantime, while that is all happening, we got more killings. And don't you think they're getting the same information and why they want to try to evacuate or another form of genocide, because, well, again, what did they say? If you want to keep something from a Negro, put it in the book. Guys, let me tell you, you have to be on top of it. We have to be on top of it. Just like you're on top of everything else that probably is not that meaningful, you might want to do this too, because we all need to stick together. Oh, but that's a systemic racism against ourselves is even worse. Anyway, guys, I have a question for Mr. Raymundo, that's Sugar Ray. Yeah, the new Black Wall Street. I have another question for him. Now, Ray, now it seems that this to be a message that all past leaders have prescribed. Now, why do you think it's been so hard for us to accept and live this lifestyle?
Say that one more time.
It seems that the message of all the past leaders have prescribed. Why do you think that it's been so hard for us to accept and live a lifestyle that we should all have?
Okay, I could say that in one simple word.
Okay.
And it probably would offend many of us, but I'm going to just tell it.
Please.
Like it's supposed to be, because if we don't do that, then we'd be doing a disservice to ourselves.
Exactly.
It's jealousy.
Thank you. Thank you. That was it. Jealousy. And I mean, you probably heard me talking before I asked you this question. That's just against ourselves. It's like we can't seem to get it together because we're fearing that you're going to do better than me or whatever, when in fact the people that don't look like us is doing just that very thing, and they sitting there laughing at you.
Yes.
Anyway.
If you go back to the Willie Lynch.
Yes.
And slowly read it.
Oh, slowly.
Not quickly read it. See, black people read too fast. See, first of all, we don't read. Then when we finally read, we read so fast as if we really understand. But if you run into a word that you don't understand, you should define it before you go any further.
Exactly.
You should not read it as if
I
you
agree.
understand it. You know that you don't.
Well, like I said, yeah.
In reading, and this is why Malcolm X was so successful in becoming the leader of the Nation of Islam up under the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is because he became a master of the dictionary. He wanted to understand the words that he was saying and hearing, so that before he would speak, he would know what the hell he was talking about.
Exactly.
A lot of people pretend like they know what the words mean, but they don't.
Well,
they're just saying words.
Well, Ray, what I do know is that you heard me say this before. I just said it just moments ago. If you want to keep something from a Negro, okay, put it in a book. So anyway, the next question.
If you find a Negro that'll read the book, guess what? He gonna read it too fast.
Well, yeah, I know that too, but that's why if I don't understand a word, right, and I'm trying to put it in that, what they're saying to me, then I'm going to look it up what that word means, so I can, like Malcolm X, then I can elaborate a little bit more and actually make it me. It's me that's actually saying, and not because I'm just reading the word. It's coming from a place of deep thought.
Andrétta, let me give you a perfect example before you even ask me the question about New Black Wall Street. Watch this. The word Antichrist or Antichrist. Most people, when they look at that word, they don't break it down.
No.
Now, when you look at that word Antichrist, anti is a word and Christ is a word. So when you put the two of them together, that's two syllables, anti and Christ. Well, the word anti means against. So, but now you say Christ, but do you know the average person, and this is going to blow a lot of people's minds hearing this, the average person would think that Christ is the Redeemer, the Savior, the Anointed One, the this, the that, and the other. But we're not talking about that's what Christ does. That's a difference. Some people they look at what the person does and think that that's the definition of them. That's not the same. So the word Christ, so if Christ was a Redeemer and an anointer and one and the Savior, but but see, some people say, okay, so that's what Christ is. Well, no, that's the description of what he does. But what does the word mean is what I'm asking you.
Right.
And so you're not answering that question.
Well,
let me answer that question for you right now. and I'm just gonna say it bluntly. I'm not even gonna waste time trying to break it down because I can break it down.
Go ahead, I know. But we ain't got that much time. Go ahead.
so I'm just gonna define the word. The word Christ means black.
Okay, moving on. Next question.
Of the word. Not the description, but the definition.
Definition.
The word Christ, which is when you break it down to the root word, is Christ, and when you break it down to the root word, that root word is Chris, and that word means black. So the word Christ means black. So when you say the word anti-Christ, you say anti-black or against blacks. So when we look at the Bible and the condition of black people in America, this is why we came up with New Black Wall Street. Because we knew that even when Breonna got killed, and now she's not even being, it's not even being accepted that this was murder. They're saying that they're not even guilty of it. No charges.
But what I understand that one officer was charged.
Yeah, he was charged for shooting in another apartment.
Right, exactly, but not for her murder. But anyway, I know.
I to throw us off because we don't read and we don't pay attention. We would think, most black people would think that when they said that means that maybe somebody might have had some kind of culpability. No, it means they had no culpability, period. So they walked in her house, killed her, and it means nothing.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me say this, Ray. I know we going on to another one, and you are so right in what you're saying. But I do want to talk about move on to another question because we definitely need to. We can talk more on that as well. But we want to go ahead to the next question and ask you about the explanation of the new Black Wall Street series and what viewers can expect to see.
Well, when I first realized that we needed to write that movie, what we saw was if we could create the proper scenario of a new Black Wall Street, that it could possibly resonate across the nation. Because you have a Jew town, you have a German town, you have a Korean town, you have all of that. You don't have no black town nowhere in America. As a matter of fact, 42 million people that don't even own one street and been here for 100 years.
Right.
Now that is pathetic.
Yes.
So
what?
When we came up with New Black Wall Street in this movie, we said that one man realized that we got to have at least one damn street. So he decided by all means necessary, by using all of the tactics that are necessary to get this street, empower this street, and show the whole nation that black people can be successful in America and don't have to kiss nobody's ass.
Right.
I'm excuse my expression. They could just get together themselves, and that's what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad has been teaching us from the very beginning, since the 1970s, is that he said, build a nation of your own, do for yourself.
So
like
what
everybody else does. And some people think that that's against white people, that black people.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They have it. They have it. So we should have it. We should have it as well. But what is it that you want the viewers to see when they see the movie in January 2021?
I want you to see that when we come together in unity, because that's what happens. 5 guys out of prison came together in unity. When we come in together in unity, we can accomplish anything that we want. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that our unity is more powerful than all the atomic bombs combined together. So my whole goal in this movie is to get black people to wake up and realize that the only problem you have with systemic racism is not white people, it's you.
It's ourselves.
You come together in love as one. That's why I wrote the song Just a Little Bit of Love. Not even a whole lot of love. Just use a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Each other.
Right.
Stop robbing from each other.
Right.
Stop lying to each other.
Right.
And whoremongering each other. Have some respect for each other so that the world can respect us. See, our disrespect draws this disrespect.
Right.
But when we start showing the whole world that we the kingdom, that we love each other, that if you mess with one of us, you got to mess with all of us, and all this other crap shall come to an end.
Well, I tell you right now, I know this is something that are we almost done with the movie?
No, we are right now. We're shooting the sizzle reel. We're shooting. We just shot the first part of the movie last week, and these are episodes, so this is not a movie.
I'm sorry, episode. Excuse me. Yeah, series.
So, but we plan to be finished with the first episode in December.
Okay.
We're going to release this in January, and we're hoping. You know, I've been with Warner Brothers for the last 20 years. We're hoping that Warner Brothers or Netflix, somebody pick it up. But if they don't, we have our own distribution means to
That's
do it.
right.
See, we can do this independent because that's what we really need to do anyway. We really don't need nobody.
Okay. And you know what? You're absolutely right.
Come together. How about that? That's the last message I want to say, Andrétta. We just need black people to support what we're doing. And what we're doing is trying to get a message out that our unity can bring us out of systemic racism. Our unity can eliminate police violence. Our unity can eliminate poverty and crime in the black community.
Right.
So it's just the love of us. That's it. That's what Curtis. See, it took me 20 years to understand what he was saying to me. He said to me, finish the work, and that work was to let us know that our love, the salvation. Because Christ said this here, and I'll end right here. Christ said this. He said, the works that you see me do, you do those works and greater. So why we waiting on Christ then? Why we waiting on Christ if he already said we would do greater works than he did?
He already gave it to you. He already gave it to us.
Waiting for him to come back and save us. But he's already said that you shall do greater works than me.
Well, amen. Well, let me tell you this now. Now, let me ask this question. Where can my trustees find you, Ray? Sugar Ray, Raimundo Thomas? Where can he find you?
Where can you find me?
Yes.
Well, we're at 5440, and hopefully nobody wants to assassinate me.
Stop it.
But we're at 5440 Old National Highway. We have just purchased a bank building. So the scripture says that you used to be the head, but now you're the tail, but you will be the head again. It said you used to lend to all nations, but now you borrow from all nations.
So what are you doing over there?
So now we're in a bank building on the Old National Highway.
So what are you doing?
Well, at this building right here, we have a company called Mattress Fast.
That's right.
We sell mattresses and furniture out of this place. And we have 3 offices in here. We have the Mattress Fast office, we have the Extended Brush office, and we have the Kingpin Production office. So we're on a complex of our own, so we have an independent freestanding building, so we're able to have all 3 of these companies here operating.
Okay. So if you need a mattress, if you guys need a Mattress Fast, you can go to Old National Highway. And what is the address again?
5440 Old National Highway.
Hold on. Is it 5440?
Yes.
Okay, 5440.
5440.
Right, 5440 Old National Highway, guys. It is called Mattress Fast. They also, what else are we doing in that building? What do they need?
Also, we sell a product that we're about, looks like we're about to go into Lowe's and maybe Ace Hardware. So it would be wonderful if people could call Lowe's and Ace Hardware and tell them we need the extended brush.
Extended brush.
But they're talking about putting us in there in Ace Hardware, Lowe's,
well, you know what?
That puts us in a position to create at least 100 jobs.
Well, I definitely create some jobs, definitely. Well, I know
Ace Hardware and Lowe's take our product, we'll create at least 100 jobs in this community.
Okay. Well, you know what, guys? You heard it from Mr. Sugar Ray. That's Raimundo Thomas. That you can definitely, there's going to be he's creating jobs. That's the entrepreneurship. You know, he's creating where also, we have a series that's coming up. That's the new Black Wall Street coming up in January 2021. They're still filming. There's so much more that he's doing. So much history that's behind him. And I want you to go ahead and where can they find you else, like social media?
Okay, well, you can go at www.kingpin, and that's KINGPEN, not the Kingpin with the drugs, but the Kingpin with the ink pen. So it's Kingpin, that's Kingpin Film Productions, FILM Productions with an S. .biz, and then you can see what we're doing, and then as far as the movie business is concerned.
So
then you can go to, and you can also go to www.extendabrush, that's EXTENDA brush at yahoo.com to see the Extended Brush and to order that product, which Extended Brush is the sponsor of Kingpin Film Production.
Okay.
And last but not least, you can go to Mattress Fast at mattressfast.biz, which is MATTRESS.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I thank you so much for joining the Andrétta Show here on Metro ATL's Top 40 Station Next 105. I really appreciate you. We will talk again. I hope to see you soon. Everyone else, everyone out there, please, thank you. Tell them we love them, and I thank you so much.
And we putting you in the movie credits.
Okay. Amen. Hallelujah. We'll talk later. Thank you so much, Sugar Ray. Thank you, Ramondo Thomas. We're talking to the same person, guys. It's just I'm giving both names so you know who I'm talking about. Amen. God bless you. We'll talk again. All right, then, everybody. We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show, the Metro ATL's Top 40 Station Next 105, where we got that music for you, and we got some. What we got? We coming up with the drama spot. We'll be right back here.
So official.
Let's take it to the floor. Show me, baby. Spin it, drop it, pick it up. I've been watching you cross the floor, and all I want is you. I feel your hands stroke my back, and I'm in ecstasy. I feel your heartbeat as we rock. It feels so good, I don't wanna stop. Come on, baby. Come on. You got it. That's right. That vitamin D. That's right. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. 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 Do you think I'm sexy? I was born a winner. This game for solid players. No room for no beginners. I need that real sauce on I go real strong. Gotta get it good. You can't be falling off. I wanna find a real goddamn. It makes me feel so real. I never wanna let you go. Make your magic copper feel. I'm checking all your skills. Tone work make me drip my drip. Come on, baby. Are you ready? Give me something I can feel. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. 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 Oh, yeah. That vitamin D. I wanna find a real goddamn. It makes me feel so real. I never wanna let you go. Make your magic copper feel. I'm checking all your skills. Tone work make me drip my drip. Bend me over. Give me something I can feel. I love my vitamins. The D was heaven sent. And when I let it go, I'm gonna scream no ever quit. I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. Are you ready? I got more. All right, come on. Ooh, yeah. That vitamin D. That vitamin D. Oh,
This is the drama spot. So sit back and relax and maybe bust a gut. Shh. The drama spot.
Hey, Deborah, I sent you a video on IG. It is hilarious. It's a TikTok. Did you get it?
For real?
I'm looking right at it. It's in your IG. In your DM.
Hold on, let me just look again. I didn't get it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and send it to your phone through text. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Let me look. I didn't get it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, I'm going to send it to, let me do this. I'm going to send it to my messenger and give me 1 second. All right? You got it.
No, I don't have it.
Dang, Deborah. Okay, look. I'm going to send it to my feed on Facebook, and it's going to be on my page. So go and check on my page. So give me 1 second. Okay, did you have it?
Let me look. I can't. I see you. I can't. I don't see it. You know.
What?
The internet. The internet's against me. That's what.
What?
The internet's against me. Right now. That's so funny.
The internet's against you? For real? Yes. So nothing is working. So society is against you.
Of course it is. Look at
you know what? The society is against her. I can't believe it.
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and you're listening to your top 40 station, Mix 105.
André, beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, hey. Being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me, oh. Come on, come on, come on. That's right, you got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go.
You miss me as I put it down right, babe. can put you on a flight. You know that a like me can change your life, oh baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby.
Back to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me Andrétta. This is Metro ATL's Top 40 Station, Next 105. And guys, all right then, we are right now in our health to your ears, because you know this is radio and I got to give you some health so you can listen in. Get it? Anyway. Okay, you got it. So, all right, then I have to give the disclaimer, and the disclaimer is that it's not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice and should not be relied on as a health or personal advice, guys. Now, all cases do recommend that, you know, you seek your physician. Yeah. So anyway, I had to tell you one thing, guys. Look, how to keep your hair healthy. How do you do that? Well, nope, it's not just, we know about, especially women of color, but you know what? Every woman and man, okay, we call it protective style. That protective style basically is what? Throw on a wig, put on some braids, or your own braids, or, you know, even if you have long hair, you know, past your shoulders, you know, up to your shoulders, what they have you, you know, you still want to put in the other hair, you know, synthetic hair, what may have you. And, you know, so you don't have, you know, your hair is not, you know, being charged to or whatever. So, okay, look, for hair growth, and I have been looking this over like on YouTube and so on, a lot of people that have been using it. And I also have started to use it, but then I had to stop using it because I was doing something else. And I'll tell you what that is. But let me get to this. Hair growth, okay, guys, it's called MSM. MSM is known as a sulfur-rich, you know, compound with anti-inflammatory properties. Now, there are also some inclusive research on it, the effectiveness with hair growth. Now, people are using it. They take it basically, you put it in the shampoo. But guess what? If you look on your bottle and you read it, it won't say MSM. No, it'll say something else, but it's sulfur, basically. So anyway, now it has effectiveness for the hair growth and retention. So vitamin C is also another one, but you have to take it with the MSM. MSM is sulfur. The vitamin C you have to take with it. Why? Well, it is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect against the oxidative stress. Okay, that is caused by free radicals. In addition, your body needs the vitamin C to create a protein. Yeah, known as collagen. You know that collagen we need for the bones and stuff like that. Okay, so it's an important part, and you know, in basically skin growth, hair growth. Okay, anyway, so it also helps your body absorb iron. Now, and a mineral is necessary for hair growth. Now, take it together, again, it will improve your hair growth. It'll also improve joint health, you know, those kinds of things. That's one of the reasons why, well, I got it for because I wanted to grow my hair a little bit more, you know, because I had cut it off. Yeah, this here, you know, protective hairstyle, but this is fun too. It's fun. Anyway, so, the ascorbic acid, the vitamin C, is added to this product to facilitate better absorption of the MSM. So that's why you need to take the MSM with the vitamin C. So you don't just take that. But I'm gonna tell you, you put it in you get you get water that is clean water, filtered water, reverse osmosis, high alkaline. Look. MSM, a tablespoon, and the vitamin C, which is another like of the scoop that they have, a small one, and then you just mix them together and you just drink it down. You can also take the MSM and you can put it in your shampoo while you wash your hair. I've seen them do that too. So again, seek your physician. Well, seek someone that actually knows how to use this stuff. Okay, so guys, look. That's tendinitis is also good for arthritis, tendinitis, osteoporosis, muscle cramps, headaches, joint inflammation, like I mentioned earlier, and it's also available as a topical solution to reduce those wrinkles. Okay, and eliminate those stretch marks. Who cares? Look, a lot of people like some stretch marks. It's okay. So, guys, you know what? That's health to your ears. and we'll be right back here. Up next is Being Beautiful Me. And yeah, well, we're going to go to Yibbity app. We're going to go to Yibbity app. And we'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show. This is your Metro ATL's Top 40 Station, Next 105.
Hey, Being Beautiful Me. We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show.
Beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right, you got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go.
All right, then, guys, welcome back to the Andrétta Show. This is your lady Being Beautiful Me, and this is your Metro ATL's Top 40 Station, Next 105. And I want to go back, and I digress. We're going to do the Being Beautiful Me. Why are we going to do Being Beautiful Me? Because I'm being beautiful me, and we can't leave that out, so we're going to go ahead and talk about it. Now, what is Being Beautiful Me? Real short and sweet. It's your heart. It's what's inside. It's your success. I remember this years ago, and I never forget, and it came from one special woman. She said the sweetest revenge is what? What do you think what that may be? What do you think that may be? Your sweetest revenge is what? Johnny, what do you think that is?
I heard a phrase like this.
What is that?
It said, revenge is a dish best served cold, but the sweetest revenge, I would say, forgive and forget.
Okay. It is success.
I agree.
Okay. So, anyway, the sweetest revenge is success. The thing is, when how you basically say, ha-ha, or, you're doing whatever, but you're not doing ha-ha. You're doing you. Because no one grows up and say, oh, yeah, I want to be a crackhead, or I want to have, I want to be a homeless. Nobody grows up saying that, okay? So, the Swedish revenge, for that one person, like what Biggie had said, his teacher, told me he wouldn't be, wouldn't be anything with somebody's sanitation worker. You know what I'm saying? You have some people that come out, oh, you will only be, whatever. Just not nice. You know what I mean? So what you do is, you just do you. Do you, boo. Okay. So it's coming from the heart. It's being determined, being steadfast. Just being that moving forward and just being determined and treating people kindly as you go along the way. Basically, put a smile on your face. And I know I don't feel like smiling. It ain't feeling good right now. Well, look, let me tell you something. It'll be all right. It will pass. It will pass. So just, say, you know what? Okay. You learn your lesson and you just move on to the next. That's basically it. And like I always say, whatever. Okay? Because moving on next. And that's being beautiful me. Yeah, loving you, okay? And right now, we're going to go into that yibbity yab. Can we go into a music break and come right back? No, we can't. No. All right, then fine. We ain't going to do that. Shoot, daggone it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, uh-huh. All right, then, look. This is now the yibbity yab. We're going to go into that right here. That's what it is. This is music biz. That's what we do. No, that's the biz, period. So, let me just say this, guys. You're engaged. Mm-hmm. And you refer to your fiance as your husband or your wife. Now, is it okay to call them your husband or wife? Yeah. When you didn't even say I do. You didn't walk no aisle. You didn't say I do. Nobody said you can kiss the bride. Nobody said any of that. But yet you call this person your husband or your wife, and nobody did that. Now, is it okay to do that? Johnny?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Totally fine.
Why?
I see no problems in doing so because you said you're gonna marry this person. You drop down on that one knee. It's your fiance. You put the engagement ring on them. Yes, anything can happen between then and then.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you plan. If you know what you want, if you know really, be smart about it. You know you're gonna marry this person at the end of the day.
Okay,
whenever it happens. So it's okay to be like, oh, if you play around like future wife, or if you just say wife in general, that's still okay. It's like you're gonna get married anyway. Y'all gonna get married. You're gonna spend all this time and money with each other.
Okay. Well, you know what? I say no. It may be cute and all and so on, and then everybody, oh yeah, y'all get married, we y'all get married, blah 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 blah. No. Until I sign those papers and say, oh yeah, I am Mrs. Smith or I'm Mrs. whatever. I'm not your wife. Now, I do understand that there's, we doing all the wifely duties, but I don't have the actual title. All right then. So. No. Now, what do you do when you feel jealous, guys? That's what I want to know. What do you do when you feel jealous? Johnny?
That's a hard question. Why'd you have to hit me with the hard question? I was not ready for this question. Honest opinion, jealousy hits us all. We all get a little jealous over something. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship or love, money, whatever. Just strive to go. Just go get it. Just go get that for you.
Well, you shouldn't be jealous then. You should just go ahead and get it.
Go
like
ahead.
You said.
Just go get it. Go. Stop complaining. Stop whining.
No coveting. No coveting. Let's not do that.
No conniving. No. Either. I want no conniving. No coveting. Is that the word you said? None of that. Go get it. Just go get what they have. You want it so bad.
Don't be mischievous, guys. Look, just go get yours. It belongs. What God has for you is for you. Just remember that part. You say, oh yeah, I want that, but that don't belong to you. They had to work for that. So you got to find your own gift. You got to find your own way. Okay? Yes, ask questions. How did you do that? And if that person doesn't give you any answers, because usually, again, with that systemic crap, they think that you're going to do better or them or that's a competition. No. And that's what we have. That's another area. I know. We got to stop. So, okay, look, next question. Next question. What have you most learned about yourself and your partners from past relationships?
I was not patient. I was not patient. I'm more patient. I used to not care. I somewhat still don't care about certain things. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna quickly say all these because it's kind of funny. By not caring, I mean not about the person. I mean about certain issues. They're like, oh, I'm just stuck in my ways, and let me just be like being stuck in my ways. That's another one. Having to get out of that.
At your age, you stuck in your ways.
High school changed me. High school was the one. High school did it for me.
Well, you are mature. You are a mature young man. You saw me
in high school. Like, I'm talking senior year, high school. No care in the world. I'm graduating. I'm leaving. I don't got to see any of these people again. Mm-hmm. That mindset and what I have now is two different people. And I'm happy I've learned from relationships, friendships, everything.
Okay.
No love, no hate in my heart. It's just
okay. What have I learned? I don't know. Oh Lord, I'm the same person I've always been, but I do know that I had this thing where, well, I'm not gonna let people just say whatever, and I guess I'm still that same person then. So I guess I haven't learned much except for, well, no, let me not digress. I say about the patient part. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's probably it.
Patience, I feel like everybody has learned something about patience
that's
somewhere
about it.
In their life.
And I learned to just walk away from people. That I got to learn about, okay, that's another one. That's the other one. I have to know that I'm more valuable. And it's either me or you, and then I'm gonna choose me, because apparently you don't care about me, and you're not thinking about us. Because it's a compromise. It is a team effort. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Keyshawn the Don says, he always says this multiple times. I'm
what?
quoting him. That part.
What part?
What
Oh,
you just said,
that part.
That part right there. Look, everything you
that
just
part.
said.
That part. Okay, I get it.
Different.
Yeah, I just basically I had to learn that I'm more important and that I recognize what you're doing that's making me feel some kind of way. So then what I'm doing is that I'm going to say, no, I'm not going to do this, and I'm walking away from you. Either if I love you or not. I don't know you, or I do know you.
That's true. And
that could be, you can be my mama, my papa, my sister, my brother, my children. I'm just walking away. I'm not saying I'm disappearing. I'm just saying that I'm just not going to do this.
That's the difference between you and you. If it's not like I want to do it, never do it to family. Always with people who.
But no, but family will do it to you though.
It's okay because at the end of the day, who they gonna call? Who?
Well, I know.
Who they say? Who gonna send Christmas cards to who?
Oh, stop it! Christmas cards.
They gonna send them
Do
to
you
me.
still do Christmas cards?
I still try to do Christmas. I really try to do it. If I won't, I send you a Christmas text with nice emojis, with a gift behind it and a picture of
you. Know what? I will like I like the idea of doing a Christmas card in a different way, but not just sending cards. Now, I have people that may have sent some Christmas cards, and I be looking to see if there's money in it. Who don't do that?
Look, I ain't gonna.
Who
lie.
still does that? You know, you be looking looking to see if there's money in there.
The first thing I really check.
You be like,
And then I shake it, check the card, and I still read the card.
No,
and I still acknowledge that you care and love for me. But look, let's be realistic. You put money in that. You put something in here for me. It could be affirmation. It could be money. It could be affirmation and money.
A gift card or something there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's just like, I mean, you sending me a card. Are you kidding me? Okay, a card. Who still sends cards? Older people still send cards. But unless you send a card with the picture, that's what I like to do.
That's what I
Put
try
a
to do
picture
on
on
my
it.
phone because like it's still there. Yes, you can delete it, but you can easily search up Merry Christmas and see that message from me.
But this is a new age. Everything is digital.
Yeah, I try to do digital cards. So make it cute. Send a picture of myself.
Right.
Because I change my hair color every like 3 months.
You do.
I try.
Okay, so where are we? Do I got time for one more question?
We got a quick question.
Okay. Well, know what? It's not a question.
Statement?
It's a statement.
State your statement.
It's a command.
Say it.
What I want you to do is that I want you to throw your head back, open that mouth, and and laugh. That's what I want you to do.
So you want to throw the head back.
Throw the head back.
Wait, make sure your hair right. Make sure your hair's good. All right, flip the hair, throw the head back, and do what?
Laugh. That's what I want you to do. I want you to laugh. Laugh it off. Why? Because it's healing. It's healing to you. So I thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into the Andrétta Show. And I want to thank our special guest, Ramondo A. Thomas of the Kingpin Film Productions. And we would like to thank all of our trustees for tuning into the Andrétta Show on the Top 40 station, Next 105. LCA Castings, where you get discovered, you become the A-list icon. Skies and Limit Entertainment. Versus our share on the ones and twos. Johnny Weirdo of the IBNX Radio Network here on the ones and twos. Kizzle of So Official Productions, the Urban League magazines. I want you to go ahead and check them out on Instagram. They are the #1 blog site for gossip and entertainment news. And I'd like to go ahead and thank you all for being beautiful me. So remember, always watch the Andrétta Show on YouTube and Facebook, IBNX Radio Network, and you can go to the Andrétta Show on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, and IBNX Radio and network, that is. And I want you to not forget, you can always listen to iTunes and iHeartRadio. And don't forget to watch, watch me. Just continue on, keep doing that. So watch me 24/7 on that YouTube station, yeah, guys, and here on IBNX Radio on Facebook. So check me out on my website, that's andreattagarns.com. And Being Beautiful Me, by downloading my new single, Vitamin D, on the Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, and musicmakers101.com. And please show me some love by donating at PayPal, theandrettashow@gmail.com. And thank you for showing your support. So remember, when people bring negativity into your life, it is whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, guys, and last but not least, and always remember, look into that mirror and say to yourself, I am being beautiful me. And last but not least, change the way you think, and you can change your world. Andrétta Guards Productions and the Andrétta Show on Metro ATL's Top 40 station. Next 105. We'll be right back every week. Yeah, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Love you much. See you next time. Peace.
Thursday 7 to 9. Thursday be on time. Thursday 7 to 9. Be on time. It's the Andrétta Show. Music and more. It's the Andrétta Show. New talk and flow. Beautiful me. Let's go. Being beautiful me.
This is the Andrétta Show. Thank you for being beautiful me. Follow the Andrétta Show on Facebook and Instagram. And follow IBNX Radio Network on Facebook. See you on Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on your Top 40 station. Next 105.